Hari Home, BHAJA GOVINDAM Verse 16. BHAJA GOVINDAM, BHAJA GOVINDAM, GOVINDAM BHAJA Mudamate Agre Vagnihi Prite Banugu Ratro Chubga Samarpita Janugu Agre Vagnihi Prite Banugu Ratro Chupuga Samarpita Janugu Karadala Bhikshaga Tarudala Vasaga Karadala Bhikshaga Tarudala Vasaga Tadabina Munchati Asha Pashaga Tadabina Munchati Asha Pashaga Bhaja Govindam Bhaja Govindam Govindam Bhaja Mudamate. This verse is attributed to Hastamalaga. Swami Chinmayananda says the previous verse is attributed to a householder who could not give up the desires, even at the fag end of his life, and suffers the sorrows of life. This verse it is attributed to one who takes up the life of a ascetic, but mentally he has not given up the desires. Outside he looks like a ascetic or a saint, wears orange robe, rudraksh, vibhuti on his forehead, everything, a kamandal, etc. is having. But inside he is full of desires. What about this fellow? This fellow who leads the life of an ascetic, a false life. True renunciation is giving up things mentally. It is not running away from the battle of life. It is not running away from wherever you are living, going to Himalayas or Rishikesh. Then mentally you long for everything. That is what Arjuna wanted to do. He wanted to run away from the battle of life. Krishna said, no, leave the attachment. You leave the attachment. You can live happily even in a city. A person may be like me or somebody who, after reading Bhagavad Gita or Bhaja Govindam, decides to control his senses. He decides, okay, this is a false life. He leaves the family and then proceeds to Himalayas. As a householder, early morning, his wife will give him a cup of coffee, then a good breakfast, maybe puri or paratha. Then, after some time, sumptuous lunch with curry, sambar, rasam, papad, etc. Then he will watch TV. Night dinner. After that, one hot cup of milk so that you will get good sleep. Good air condition. To take bath, geyser. Everything is available. Now, suddenly, after reading Bhagavad Gita, he decides, no, 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 no. This is a stupid life. I will go to Himalayas or Rishikesh. I will live a ascetic life. I want to lead a saintly life. If you go to Himalayas morning, there is no coffee. The moment he gets up, you will not get coffee. You will get headache. Then for lunch, breakfast and night, fruits you may get. The fruits will be hanging in some trees. You have to pick it up. It will be very cold. There is no air conditioner to keep you warm. There is no geyser to take bath. Now you don't have a TV. You don't know what happened in Tamil Nadu politics, whether somebody has become chief minister or not. Nobody to discuss also. You won't find anybody. So then how long that fellow can lead a ascetic life? Then he will immediately return to the city. Maximum 3 to 5 days. What is the use? One should be leading the life like Janaka. Janaka Maharaja. Janaka said, Janaka Maharaja said, if entire Midila is burnt, nothing of mine is burnt. If entire Midila is burnt, nothing of mine is burnt. He was a king, great king, continuously doing the work. 24 into 7 into 365 days. He was discharging his kingly work. Whatever is there. A king, how much work he will have. Not like the present day ministers. He is attached to the country. He has to protect the country. Inside and outside enemies will be there. He will be having a one dining table means all fruits will be available. All types of food. Everything. He used to sleep on a golden cot. But he was not attached to anything mentally. That is the most important thing. So he was treated as a great saint, equal to any other saint. Many people lead ascetic life. They want to become ascetics. They want to become saints because you get respect. As I told, you get money also. Unfortunately, a false life. Bhagavan Krishna calls them hypocrite in chapter 3, verse 6. Mityachara. He's a mityachara. He's an hypocrite leading that type of life. It is better to lead the life of a householder and enjoying the comforts and desires, whatever you are able to fulfill, than to act like an ascetic or a saint with the heart and mind full of desires. That is the worst way of living. You are torturing yourself. Every day you get up and regret. Oh, morning coffee is not there. This chillness, this Himalayas, with this chillness, one coffee. Wow, that is not there. What is the use? An ascetic does yagas and yagyas. He will do everything. He will, in the oven, there will be big fire. He will be offering ghee, sari, then modak, etc., etc., to different gods. He will do japam. Morning he will go and sit near the river, the Ganges, Ganga Mata. Till evening, sunset. The sun will touch the morning. It will, you have to sit in the east, towards the east. So uh, the sun actually hits your face, the sun's rays. Till evening, when it hits your back, he will sit and do japas. Stand on one leg, and but there is no sunset for his desires. Till sunset, he will do japa, but there is no sunset for desires. He will be longing for it. Winters, he will not use a woolen blanket, achara. So what he will do is he will put his face between his knees, fold your legs, and then put your head down in the winter. But he will be thinking about the blanket. Wow, if it is there, I was living a wonderful life. He has no possessions of his own, not even a vessel for eating. He used to get the food in his arms, in his palms, and then eat. But mentally, he wants to possess the entire world. His desires, there is no limit for his desires. What type of life is this? Mentally torturing oneself. What is the use? For whose sake it is this type of life he is leading? Bhagavan Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says, chapter 2, verse 59. विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः रसवर्जं रसोऽभ्यस्य परं दृष्ट्वा निवर्तते. A seeker, he may restrain his senses from the objects of pleasures, from the objects of this world, which gives pleasures to him. But the taste, the mental taste for the sense objects will remain with him. It will not go easily. He also gives a solution how to remove that taste. Param dritva nivartade. Only when you see, or only when you surrender yourself to the feet of Govinda, then only that taste will go. Otherwise, that will remain. Outwardly, you can, it is easy. If I want to not to see TV, I can switch it off and go. Mentally, but I will be thinking, "Oh, what happened? What happened?" Suppression of desire is not the way. That is the meaning of this verse. Suppression is not the way. You have to grow out of your desires by mental maturity. In childhood days, I was playing with a teddy bear. I used to have the teddy bear always with me. It will, even during sleep, I used to hug the teddy bear. Now, at this age, 63, if I still hold on to the teddy bear, what people will think about me? They will laugh at me. They will say, he's 63 or 65, but mentally, I'm sorry to say, he's retarded. Mentally retarded. You see, you go and see in his house, he'll be still playing with the teddy bear, sleeping with it. People will say. Similarly, true saints, the real ascetics, they will look at us with sympathy. Alas, these people, all these people, even though they are aged, even though they are in the fag end of their life, they are not mentally mature. They are still holding on to the things of this world, the teddy bears of this world. So they will only sympathize with us. What a pity, what a pity. They will say. How to grow mentally? Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, Agre Vagnihi Prishte Bhanugu, Ratrau Chubha Samarpita Janugu. अग्रे वह्निः पृष्ठे भानुः रात्रौ चुभुगः समर्पितजानुः करदलभिक्षग तरुदलवासग करदलभिक्षग तरुदलवासग तदपि न मुञ्चति आशापाशग तदपि न मुञ्चति आशापाशग भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते. Next verse we'll see tomorrow. Hari Om. Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Hara Hara Shankara Jai Jai Shankara. 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 Hara Hara Shankara Jai Jai Shankara.